I bet you have that one friend who insists that you take morning shots of apple cider vinegar to burn fat. Or perhaps you've noticed the increase in beverages containing apple cider vinegar in your local grocery store's refrigerated department. You might even be curious as to why this seemingly everyday pantry item is becoming so trendy nowadays. The hype is so big that everyone is claiming that it's one of the most beneficial foods you can add to your diet today. In case you want to know why, then keep watching, because I will give you 6 reasons to add apple cider vinegar to your grocery list and how this unassuming pantry item could benefit your health. Let's get started. What is apple cider vinegar? In recent years, ACV has gained a superfood reputation, and enthusiasts have claimed it may treat almost any ailment, including weight gain, digestive problems, skin problems, and more. While others promote ACV tablets as a potent source of vitamins and minerals, or as a supplement for weight loss or cleaning, others claim that they can support weight loss. Before we dive into the details, let's first discuss what ACV is. Apple cider vinegar, or ACV as some would call it, is composed of a wide variety of components that are fermented to create a tart liquid that contains acetic acid. The yeast will then break down the sugar over a period of weeks to produce alcohol. Following this, acetic acid will be produced naturally by bacteria, giving apple cider vinegar its distinctive flavour and strong aroma. You might have noticed that the store has a variety of ACV options. For instance, distilled ACV, which appears clearly in the container, may be the type you are most familiar with. Nevertheless, unpasteurized, unfiltered or raw ACV has a hazy component that floats in the mixture. This is known as the mother, and it is created during fermentation by organic enzymes. No matter the variation, ACV doesn't need to be refrigerated, and it keeps for a very long time. In general, vinegar has a shelf life that is practically infinite. It's still safe to use vinegar even if its appearance changes. Now for the benefits. Manage your blood sugar levels. One of the most proven benefits we can get from ACV is how it can manage our blood sugar levels. Many studies have revealed that adding cider vinegar to a meal that contains carbohydrates may enhance your blood sugar and insulin levels. This is especially effective if you take ACV after you've eaten. It is believed that it works in a manner similar to the blood sugar lowering medication metformin. So if you have diabetes or are insulin dependent, you might want to consider adding apple cider vinegar to your diet. Another study reveals that taking 2 tablespoons of ACV before bedtime improves glucose levels the next morning. However, there's a catch. It's important to remember though that ACV appears to work best for healthy people or diabetics with tightly regulated blood sugar levels. Moreover, before increasing your use of any kind of vinegar, you should consult your doctor, especially if you take prescription medicine to help regulate your blood sugar. Improve digestion. I know everyone is aware of how stressful getting constipated can be. If you want to avoid this problem, drinking apple cider vinegar might help. So, how does it work? Most people take ACV every time they eat a high-protein meal. Research reveals that the best time to take ACV is before eating to help with digestion. According to the study, apple cider vinegar makes your stomach more acidic, which encourages your body to produce more pepsin, an enzyme that breaks down proteins. Although there isn't any evidence to support the use of vinegar for digestion, other acidic substances, including betaine HCl, may help dramatically raise the stomach's acidity, which is why researchers believe that since both have the same characteristics, ACV can be a great substitute and will work just like HCl will. Weight loss. Surprisingly, studies suggest that apple cider vinegar may aid in weight loss. Researchers have found that ACV can make people feel more satisfied and full whenever they eat. This means by taking ACV, we will most likely eat less and lose a few pounds as a result. For instance, one study suggested that taking ACV with a high-carb breakfast boosted participants' feelings of fullness, resulting in them consuming 200 to 275 fewer calories for the rest of the day. Also, research conducted on 175 obese individuals revealed that daily ingestion of apple cider vinegar resulted in decreased belly fat and weight loss. The study found that taking 1 or 2 tablespoons of ACV for 3 months can help overweight participants lose an average of 2.6 to 3.7 pounds or 1.2 and 1.7 kilograms respectively. Before you decide and follow the suggested serving, I think it's also important to point out that this study was conducted for 3 months with consistent intake of ACV. To see a significant result, you should also take it regularly and diligently. PCOS. A hormonal disorder called polycystic ovarian syndrome, PCOS, or as some people call it, PCOS, is linked to irregular menstrual cycles, high amounts of androgen hormones, ovarian cysts, and insulin resistance. Because it increases insulin sensitivity and enables your body to transport more glucose from the bloodstream into your cells, apple cider vinegar is beneficial for patients who have PCOS. Women with PCOS have decreased insulin sensitivity, which makes them more susceptible to fallopian tube obstructions. In addition to acting as a natural in-blocker for the fallopian tubes and assisting in the regulation of the menstrual cycle and ovulation, ACV works to enhance digestion and insulin sensitivity. On top of this, apple cider vinegar is inherently antimicrobial and can prevent the growth of bacteria that produces endotoxins known as lipopolysaccharides, LPS, which worsen leaky gut syndrome. Better digestion brought about by a healthy gut helps to lessen some PCOS symptoms. Also, weight gain is another symptom that will manifest in a patient suffering from PCOS. As mentioned above, studies have shown that apple cider vinegar works to help women lose weight by enhancing feelings of satiety and reducing the urge to snack or eat throughout the day. How much apple cider vinegar is suggested? Well, studies revealed that adult women with PCOS can drink 1 tablespoon of ACV with 7 ounces of water right after dinner, which will result in improved hormone levels and more regular period patterns. Antifungal. The last thing we want is to get an infection, specifically a fungal infection. This can cause anything from mild concerns to serious health problems. People most frequently develop fungal infections in their vagina, throat, and mouth. Those who have type 2 diabetes may be more susceptible to fungal infections, especially if they are having trouble keeping their blood sugar levels under control. Human fungal infections are frequently brought on by Candida albicans. In certain patients, Candida infections can persist for a long time and develop medication resistance. According to some studies, apple cider vinegar might be the solution. In one case report, a man with type 2 diabetes was described as having a recurrent Candida infection in his mouth. After getting diagnosed with the infection, he was advised to use ACV twice a day for a week. In the following checkup, the fungus count that affected the mouth was reduced by 94%. In another case, a woman who had chronic vaginal candida for 5 years and did not react to therapy was told to use ACV instead. Surprisingly, her infection was treated. These case reports show how powerful and beneficial apple cider vinegar is, and experts and patients alike are thrilled after hearing these testimonies. Lower cholesterol and triglyceride levels. Lastly, this superfood can help your cholesterol and triglycerides by making sure both are within a healthy range. A person's risk of heart attack and stroke might be increased by having high triglyceride and cholesterol levels, while a high total cholesterol level increases the chance of developing cardiac issues. According to some research, using apple cider vinegar may help reduce triglycerides and total cholesterol in our bodies. The effects of consuming apple cider vinegar in patients following a low-calorie diet were examined in a 12-week trial. Researchers discovered that those who took apple cider vinegar had lower triglycerides and total cholesterol, as well as lost more weight than those who took a placebo. High-density lipoprotein (HDL) cholesterol levels were also significantly higher in those who consumed apple cider vinegar. Because it can help reduce the risk of cardiac disease, Doctors occasionally refer to HDL cholesterol as good cholesterol. This means drinking ACV consistently will surely give you more good cholesterol and improve your overall health. Well, that's it for today's video. Make sure to comment down below if you would add ACV to your diet. Thanks for watching. See you.